Guys, welcome back to another video on TFW, and today we have a different one for you. You know, the transfer window is open. Chelsea. That's who we're going to be discussing. You know,
Stank.
there's probably going to be a lot of movement and a lot of discussion going on with Chelsea around the transfer window. So we're going to do a keep, loan, or sell, similar to what we've done, you know, for Manchester United, and we'll probably do for other clubs if you want to see. So, you know, drop a comment and let us know what type of content you want to see or what type of clubs you want us to cover. And, you know, don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. But without further ado, I'm going to start with the keepers, guys. So I'm just going to go around, say the name, you tell me if you keep, you loan, or you sell, and then we keep it stepping. We don't want to discuss them too much because with Chelsea, we'll be here until tomorrow, mate.
Yeah.
All right, then. Let's start. Robert Sanchez. Mike?
Keep for me.
Mids?
Keep.
Sell.
Oh,
damn. Yeah, you hate him, man.
Yeah.
Hate him, and I won't even go into why. Mike's, we got Petrovic.
I keep.
Loan.
Keep.
Okay, we've got Bettinelli.
That's a who?
Goalkeeper.
Is that keeper?
Yeah.
Like
I don't know.
32.
I'll keep. He don't play, innit? I don't see him play, so.
So. Yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen him play?
He's old, mate.
He's
he's
just there for homegrown quota.
Then you can send him and get a young.
Get another young goalkeeper.
Yeah, you can go.
Go on.
Next, we've got Colwill.
Keep.
Yeah, keep.
Keep, no brainer, yep. Okay, this one, it's a bit interesting. We've got Axel Disasi.
No, I like him, you know. Keep, for me.
Yeah, keep him.
I say keep.
I want to go deep breath.
I'd keep.
Yeah,
and then
why
it kind of links to the next
I
person.
rate him
So
over the other person.
We'll do the next person,
me see if
which
it's
is
this one.
Benoit Badiashile.
Yeah, I would loan him.
I'd keep him.
Keep him.
Sell him. And the
Why?
reason I'd sell him is because I understand he's a left-footed centre-back. But, you know, now that we've got Tosin coming in, mate, Badiashile's not going to play. If Colwill's fit,
But
he's
Tosin-
You need a
Tosin's
squad,
not
not a team.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's not
but
left-footed
Colwill's
either.
going to play most of the games.
When he's fit.
To be
I
fair,
know, and I don't, and if you play three at the back, I don't really.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even see why you guys are getting Agarabioyo, but it is what it is.
I would say loan him and let him play like a full season for another club, and then they can buy him straight after. Because right now you're not gonna get a lot of money for him.
Fairs. Yep. Wesley Fofana.
Keep him.
You know what? I'm teetering between keep or loan because he hasn't played football in how long?
Probably a year.
Yeah, so keep him, see what he does in pre-season.
I say keep.
Yeah.
Give him another chance.
I'd keep
Yeah.
him, but if he doesn't play minimum 25 games this season,
You have to loan him out.
There's a one
He's
player
gone.
that hasn't
No,
played.
you have to loan him out.
he's gone. All right, next. This is an emotional one for me. Trevor Chalobah.
I'm selling him. I don't like him, bro.
Linked to your club, mate.
I think you should sell him only because I think he is good, but
Is
I
he?
think he is good. I think he is good. But you just need to move on from him.
I think with the amount of centre backs you have, you should sell him. But I actually think he's one of your better centre backs.
Really?
And at Man United, I think sell him. Yeah, sell him. Sell him to Man United.
Yeah.
I'll take him.
I want to keep him, and that's why I was a bit conflicted about the Tosin signing because you know with us signing Tosin, we're probably going to get rid of Trevor Chalobah, and we're basically getting a Man City graduate, and we're getting rid of a proper Chelsea player purely for pure profit, where we could have got where we've essentially saved on Tosin because we're going for free, and the wages aren't even that crazy. So I understand it from a business perspective, but it kind of hurts because you know we've got Trevor and we've got Gallagher, the two people who Levi is a bit young, but Trevor and you know Gallagher, they've been there from kids. They proper understand what it means to be Chelsea. They care about the club, and for that reason, I hope we can keep him. You know, because we've seen how many injuries we've had. All it takes is for a couple guys to get injured, and then we're relying on him once again.
Just before we move on, one thing I like about Chalobah is that whenever he's called upon, he does the job.
Yeah,
and that's quite rare to
at
find.
centre back or at right back if needed at most. You know, and I trust him.
3
more.
at the back, 2 at the back.
Exactly. I trust him more at right back than I've seen Disasi move at right back because that guy's moving like a truck.
Oh, the guy's 6'4" and like 200 pounds. Come on, man.
All right, next one is Alfie Gilchrist.
So
Loan him out.
Loan him out. It's only his first season in the first team, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
loan
done
him out.
Yeah, he's done okay. Loan
you
him.
guys are forgetting how many players Chelsea got. You don't need the brother, man.
I know,
Sell
but
him.
loan him and then increase his value next year, pure profit. You know how it goes, man.
Strictly business.
I'm waiting for that one player.
Well, Malang Sarr?
No, I'll keep him, bro.
I'd sell him.
Loan him out.
So,
I think he's been on loan 2 seasons in a row now.
You guys don't rate Sal?
how old do you guys think this guy is?
I've known about
He's
this guy since
24
like
or
18.
something, or like
25 now.
25.
He's pushing on. Bro, they asked Poch about him. Poch said, who?
They say, Malang started saying, oh, yeah, the black guy, yeah.
He didn't say that.
No, but in his head, he's thinking, oh, yeah, like,
You don't even speaking about that. He's one of them guys there.
Oh, the one without dreads, isn't it? Okay, yeah.
That's hilarious.
All right, Fairs, yeah, I'd sell him. Okay, Thiago Silva's gone.
Yeah.
Ben Chilwell.
Keep him.
I'd sell him, but you're going to keep him.
I'll say so.
I'd keep him. Obviously, the injuries has really, really, really impacted his career.
It's not just
He hasn't got...
It's the VO5 that's impacted him as well. But go on.
He hasn't been the same since that Champions League winning campaign. Since then, it's really gone downhill.
He did have a big injury, though.
Yeah, it's a big injury.
Yeah, what
It
did
is
he
a
do
big
again?
injury. I think it's ACL. And then even started to get hammies when he's come back. There's loads of different
Yeah,
niggles. It's not good, is it?
Mate, the symptoms are there.
Yeah.
I think you got to get rid of him.
Yeah. I would send him back to Leicester, like let him do his thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too angry if we did sell, but he's yet again one of the more experienced people in the dressing room. And when you see him talk on media, I'm quite happy with how he speaks, about the club and about what it means. But at the same time, money's money.
Can I say one thing? I was happy about the way Rob Holding spoke about the club. I didn't want him there.
Respect though, Rob Holding and Chilwell.
No, I'm just saying.
Let's
If you're
Once the
basing
Champions League winner,
if you're basing off of media and all that sort of stuff, like what were you actually talking about?
Yeah, that is a fair point. All right, Cucurella.
keep him.
I'd keep him as well.
Keep. Same. I like it. Resurgence has been quite
Yeah,
good.
Resurgence would, yeah.
For now.
But I think he needs to cut the hair though. Only
Really?
reason I
Think
say
so?
this, is because when he gets cooked, the hair makes it look worse.
Oh, a braid.
It
Because
makes
it's
it look
bopping
worse.
around the place,
Exactly. Hey, when he gets sent this way by the defender, his hair's still over there, you know?
Bro.
Right, I think, yeah.
If he braids it, the whole club basically has braids, man. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
hey, let him take. You
career
should go to where
braids.
Malo Gusto gets his braids done.
What are you saying? From the girls in West.
Hey, I know. I can. Do you know what I mean? I can put him on.
Yeah, check the Insta page in the bio. What was I gonna say? Next one is our captain, Reece James.
Now, use the same metric here, PB, man. Use the same metric. You were saying how my man, what's his name, was always injured, and Bafana,
Chilwell.
Chilwell. This guy doesn't play, but he's still quality, so I'm still going to say keep. But
Yeah, keep him.
Yeah, I'll say keep him.
Yeah.
I'll say keep him.
when he came on against Forest,
I know
Nearly
you said
cried.
it too. I knew it.
nearly.
And he
When
got
he
an
done-
assist, didn't he?
Yeah, bro. For
That's-
Nico Jackson, when he done that, bro. You know
Yeah.
when Reece James does that touch, he chest
The
and
chest
it rolls
touch,
over.
yeah.
How does he do it?
I can't lie. He has one of the best chest touches probably in
Whoa.
world football. I'll be honest with you.
whoa.
That's the thing.
Whoa.
When
that?
Reece James does play,
Yeah.
he's still good. He's still at a top level. No matter how many injuries he's had, ACL, JBL, BBL, whatever it is. Innit? Reece James is still quality.
Yeah,
so quality.
I think the main thing with him obviously is staying fit, and he is someone who's quite open about like struggles, mental health, etc. And he's open about how that's affecting him because that's another guy who, along with Trevor and along with Gallagher, it's his boyhood club.
100%.
We've seen what it means. His sister plays there now.
You
Like
said that a lot, bro.
Huh?
You said that a lot, boyhood. People, you leave your club. Mount's left your club, man.
No,
Don't
Mount,
move
no,
like
but Mount's from Portsmouth.
that. Oh, come on, man.
Mount ain't from the ends, bro.
All right, bro.
So, anyways, Malo
Declan
Gusto.
Rice.
Oh, keep.
Gusto.
Gusto, yeah, keep. 100%.
Keep.
He should be a
class.
cornerstone of what he
Great
does.
player, man.
Moises Caicedo.
Keep.
Keep. Easy one. Romeo Lavia.
Keep.
Keep.
Give
has
him
to
a-
get
give him a
fit.
chance.
I don't know what happened to him, man. It's weird.
Mate.
Dodgy stuff.
Because he played 38 for Southampton the season before that.
Yeah, but maybe that's why, man. Running a young kid into the ground.
Nah, he has all the energy. He's okay.
Okay, next one.
I think he's
You
going to be
guys-
great next season.
You
man.
guys might not have heard about him, but Leslie Ugochukwu.
I think you should loan him out. Yeah, because he. Okay, you say something.
No, go on.
I was gonna say at Stade Rennais, he was very, very promising, and a couple teams wanted him the year before. So I feel like loan him out maybe to a Premier League team, so he can get a bit more of the Premier experience and all that sort of stuff.
Or championship.
How old is he?
Yeah,
He is
Nah, he's
20
too good-
years
he's too good
old.
for Championship.
He is too good for Championship. I've seen very good flashes from him whilst he's played, but at the same time, he's had a couple starts where it's like, oh, he's not up to speed with the Premier
But,
League at the
you know,
moment.
it's hard though because the French league is, I think, it's more physical than it is tempo, and the Prem you get both.
Yeah.
So sometimes, and again, he's not starting every game.
There's
so...
rumours that we're going to loan him to Strasbourg, which I wouldn't really be too happy about because, that's just basically going back to Ligue 1, doing the similar things. I agree with the route of a Premier League loan.
I think
maybe Palace.
I was going to say, I think he can do well at somewhere like Fulham, where in central midfield, they've got Pilignard, Kenny, thinking adding someone like him to go along Pilignard would probably be all right.
Yeah, interesting. We'll see. All right. And the next one's another big money signing. Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah, keep him.
Keep.
Yeah. It's got to be a big season next season, though.
Yeah, I think Maresca's got good plans for him.
Yeah. All right. Conor Gallagher.
So, man.
Keep him.
So.
Keep. But we're selling him.
Brother, you can get a better cam.
I would hear selling him because I'm not even a fan of Conor Gallagher. You know this. Like, he just runs and whatever in my head. But I think, for the team, for where you're going, one of the longest serving players in terms of, like, he's been there from a small boy. I feel like he's one of those players that, you keep because of the connection with the fans, connections with the club. All that sort of
Exactly.
stuff. And he's still Premier League quality.
And he's got output. Like, I
It's
just
not
want to
like
put
he's
it out
terrible.
there. Gallagher got more goals than Gabriel Jesus this season.
But in terms of Chelsea bouncing back to
Don't
get
do that
to in terms of Chelsea getting back to a level that they should be competing at, Gallagher's
need
the
a
sort of
better,
player you need to
yeah.
get rid of. I agree that for now you may not be in a rush to sell him. Maybe even get another one or two centre mids, especially if you have other centre mids leaving.
one or two. They have enough, bro.
Yeah, well, they have a lot, but someone like Lavia has been injured the whole season,
Once
and then
he
there's
comes
other
in,
names that are
once
coming up.
he starts to play, yeah.
You got like I'm sure you're gonna go on to the next, but you got like Cassidy as well.
Yeah, so those are the next two players actually. So we'll just run through them very quick. Carney and Cassidy. So
Keep Carney. Keep
Cassidy?
Carney. Keep him.
Yeah, keep both of them, 100%.
I would say another loan spell for
Cassidy.
For Cassidy, yeah.
And
And
then
Carney, I would loan him out to a Premier League club.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Carney's good enough to fight for that left centre mid. Or
100%.
He's good. I do agree that he is a good player. At the end of the day, he's not going to start over Caicedo. He's not going to start over Enzo either.
But there's
You've
certain
got Palmer there in the
dynamics where him
midfield
and
as
Palmer
well.
will be so good in that
So
midfield.
good. And listen, mark my words. If that boy stays fit, yeah, you're gonna be talking about him in a new light. Like England might try to come call for him. I think he's representing Austria right now, but England are gonna come call for him. 100%.
Yeah, I like it. We've got next up, it's a no-brainer, Cole Palmer.
Yeah, keep, man. Talisman of
Might
the
even more
team.
Prem experience.
Yeah,
keep him. Yeah.
Yeah, keep him, man. Give him that new contract as well. Put him on that death row one, man.
Nah, hey,
Doesn't put him on that death row one.
already? Nah.
Yeah. Okay, you've got Nkuku.
Keep him.
Yeah, keep him, yeah.
Yeah, this is hopefully we see a good full season from Nkuku now.
Yeah, and
and
you can finally do his balloon celebration.
That celebration is cold,
man.
man. It's cold. I like it.
I think he's been, in the glimpses where he's played, he's been good. Against Liverpool, he came on and he actually scored, caused them problems. I think against Wolves early on in the season, and then obviously towards the end of the season, he was actually playing. Clearly, he's someone who gets football, link-up play, things like that. Him and Palmer will look good on the pitch. Even Nico Jackson understands link-up play, but he's just obviously not as clinical. But yeah,
Always good.
okay. This is actually a one where I think we might be split. So this is one of my favorite players of all time.
I know you're gonna.
I've got the 7 on the back right now. You guys can't see, and I'm not turning my back for the camera. But Raheem Sterling.
Keep.
I'll keep him.
I would sell him, I think, yeah, go on.
Magena. It's time to go.
No way.
He's got to go, man.
I think you should keep
Nah.
him. 100%.
Really?
Is his contract like off soon?
Bro,
like,
I
done
don't think
soon?
so.
Yeah,
And he's
keep
on
him.
325 bags a week.
Yeah,
I think you need to sell him.
It's
You need
Raheem
to sell
Sterling,
him.
one of the greatest English wingers. So I think personally, you keep him. Again, he has a wealth of experience. He is English. He's from West London. He obviously,
What is he, 30?
I think, I think he is.
29.
29.
Oh, 29. So
I think he's still at an age like 29. At an age like 29, yeah, he can still go to another club and do a decent job, do a good job,
He
not
can
even
still
just
stay at
decent.
You don't think you can do a
and
good job at Chelsea?
Yeah.
I think
He could, but it's the 2 seasons
hasn't
where
worked in
he's
these
had
2
the 2
seasons.
seasons
Just
where,
go.
of course, Chelsea's been going through a lot. But if you want to look to someone where, Yes, that's the experienced player. That's the player who passes at the right time. That's the player who, makes the intelligent pass, intelligent run. You want that to be Sterling.
Yeah.
Sterling has cost us games and situations where, he hasn't done enough. And don't get me twisted, Sterling has won us games too. But you would look for Sterling to be doing what Palmer's doing. Look for Sterling to have the output that Nicholas Jackson has. Whereas he'll always get you 8, 9, 10 goals. He'll always do that. But we want him to be getting up to the levels where he was getting the same amount of goals and assists as Messi in a calendar year at a
For
time.
his
But
age,
to
I
be fair,
expect
that
a
one
lot more.
That was wild.
Because Mids, you were speaking about experience, but the thing is, he's not even like he's above 30 yet. Whereas where you can look at the player, when players get above 30, you can be like, all right, they're not going to get you many goals or assists, but they're there for the squad. He's not even of that age yet. He's actually still technically in those prime years, and he's not playing well.
But it's a different type of experience. I think he'll be key for the players like Palmer, Madueke, Carney, Esteval, Angelo, all those players, because Sterling is a player who came into the league at 17 years of age, starting
He's a
and
vet.
ripping it up.
He's a vet.
But
Like,
the
he's
sort
been-
of players that they should be looking up to are players who can do it even up to the age of 29. If you're getting to 29 and people are calling you finished already, no disrespect to Sterling. I rate Sterling's career, what he's done up to the point in which he got to Chelsea.
Yeah.
To me, it's not like it's a great
But
example.
who are the players that would be that example?
At Chelsea, unfortunately, you don't
Man,
have that.
in the league.
In the league, I'm talking about players like Son, I'm talking about players like...
But Son and these guys ain't done it since, like Sterling's done it since 16
Exactly.
burst onto the scene. It's
that's
not
the
easy,
thing.
bro.
That's a fair
It's
enough
not
point.
easy being a youngster. Like, for example, you have to think, Sterling was at 17 and 18 was a key part of that Liverpool team. One of the reasons why they went on to, challenge for that title that one season.
Yeah.
And, bro, Sterling and Sturridge were crazy. That
Yeah.
duo. Even, I think he was there for only one season of Suarez or whatever, but it was crazy.
Yeah.
And when you look at Chelsea now, they're buying all these youngsters they're going to have the media on them. They're going to have the eyes on them, especially because of the price tag and because Chelsea's a lot of youngsters there. Who better to tell them
It's a fair point.
how to keep their feet on the ground and
Yes.
focus on football like someone like Sterling?
I don't think I get that,
That's a
and
fair
I
point.
appreciate that, but he also fell off from the age of 26, 27,
Okay, but
which is too early to fall off for it to be considered a good example for the younger
I
ones.
hear it. But again, it's about different periods in a footballer's career of experience. Sterling is good for those players who, again, I understand Sterling over the last 2 years since he turned 27 hasn't been the same for the prior years.
Yeah.
But for those players that are 18 to 23, he will be. I would want to talk to Sterling every day.
you
in
would
training.
Of course you would
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to, and
yeah.
I get that. I'm not even disagreeing with that. But okay, even for Sterling himself, do you think he should be content with staying at a club like Chelsea to be a squad player when you're only 29?
So where should he go? What club do you like? You want him to drop down a level?
In my
from the top
opinion, the
16
best
and
Go
then-
option-
to a club
the
where
be-
he can play every week
best
and he
option
can
for
get back to his
Sterling-
best form.
The best option for him is to go abroad. He's
Go
always
abroad.
said that he's interested in going abroad. So I think now's the time.
This is the best time to
You've
do it.
been
One
at-
last big
You've
move.
been at Chelsea for 2 years now. You've been on £325,000. Okay, it might have dropped if there's certain quotas and clauses if you miss out on Champions League football and stuff. But still, you're on a very high wage. Like, you've got what you needed. Your girl's got all the properties. We're seeing it on the ground. You're doing your thing. You got the beautiful family. Like, mate, just go abroad and go do it. Because look at what Pulisic has done at AC Milan. Look at Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He can easily bad up these foreign leagues.
And it's good you said it because I was going to say I'd love to see him at Juventus.
So you should go, man.
Huh?
So you should go, man.
Not this year, next year.
You think so?
I would say next year.
I think it's obviously we've got a new manager, so it's dependent on how the manager, sees him. But if Sterling stays one more year and then doesn't do well, like we've been talking about a risk a lot, it's a risk because then it could tarnish his Premier League legacy even more. But he's already 100
Solidified,
goals.
yeah.
But then he could tarnish it even more, and then two, that drops the price and what Chelsea can recoup from him.
Yeah, but I mean, like you said, everything in football's a risk. You can go abroad and, either pop off like, Loftus-Cheek or whatnot, or, Bellingham and all those other players. Or you can go abroad and end up like Taylor Kazim Richards. Someone's going to say who?
Don't do
So
that.
it's one of those ones.
They're loving him on the net right now.
Hey, listen.
Keeping it a buck. I
Keeping
hear
it a
it,
buck.
bro. I hear it, man. All right. Next one is Mikhailo Mudryk.
Keep.
Yeah, keep, man. I got a love-hate relationship with the guy, but keep. He's
It's like what the adage that I said before. He has talent. Where the talent is leading him, he needs to be switched on, bro.
okay. You guys, Diego Moreira.
Lord.
Loan.
Yeah, you don't know Diegsy, bro.
Loan out.
He's part of the Shake Your Head, Shake Your Dreads gang.
He can shake his dreads on loan.
Yeah, he's got to go alone. He's got to go alone. He went on loan to Lyon this season. He didn't really do too well, but he's come back to Chelsea. He's playing in the under 23s development squad. And he's actually ripping it up. So he clearly shows he's above that level.
Yeah,
but,
loan him out.
He's got to go on loan and play some men's football, in my opinion.
Maybe back to Lyon.
And we signed him from Benfica youth team. Anyways, he's a young sign. He's only 19 years old. So
Okay.
yeah. All right. Next is Noni.
I don't really like him, you know.
How you was bigging him up on the other
Yeah,
pod?
but like, I'll keep him.
You
but
see what I mean about
Yeah, but-
consistency?
Yeah,
You're
but-
bigging him up. You try to say that we should play him like left wing when he's left footed and he's styling to play
Yeah.
on
I
the
remember
right.
that. I remember
Yeah.
that.
right,
thank
I'll
you.
keep him, but he's just not great. But I'll keep him.
It's the Ruby Rose thing, innit?
He's jealous.
I know.
Thank
I
you.
think we keep him.
I think we keep him as well.
he's got a lot of potential.
I
I think Chelsea keep him. So,
I think
yeah.
maybe loan. Maybe.
Nah, Noni's
Nah, I
too
think
old
he's
to be
keep-
going
keep-
on
keep-
loan.
keep-
Now he's
keep-
22 years old. He's seeing what his peers are doing.
I don't think he's too old for that. I just think, and sometimes a loan is just a confidence boost. You know.
I hear it, but his
Doesn't have to be a whole season.
his quote unquote loan was going. It wasn't a loan because he moved out. Then he was actually living there. But PSV was that loan for him.
He should be able to
PSV was
fight
that
for his
making that
spot in
name.
that
Yeah,
Chelsea
he should.
squad.
Exactly. And now in the right winger spot, okay, in the future, we don't know what it holds because Chelsea have signed Kendry Pires, Esteval, and Angel, this guy, that guy. Then every single
Rashford,
region,
Angel.
every single region that comes, Chelsea has signed him.
yeah.
Omari Hutchinson. We've got so many right wingers that can cut in on the left. So in the future, it might look tough for him. But right now, after what he's done this season,
But has
You
he
know-
done enough this season?
I think he has.
I just
As a
think-
right
Enough
winger, I
to
think he
stay.
has. Because if Cole Palmer's playing in that 10, he's our best right winger option, Noni.
I'm just saying. I think I wouldn't be surprised if like he did go on loan, even if it's just a 6-month loan until January. Because for some players, all they need is an environment that they can be pushed in, and it's like, listen, you're starting every week, and you need to justify you starting every week. In Chelsea, he's not going to start every week.
We'll see under the next manager, but I'd keep him. Nicholas Jackson.
Keep him.
I don't like him. Sell him, man. You can get better. I think if you bought like, I know he hasn't proved it away from Leipzig, but Sesko, I think Sesko would be good for you. Better than Nico Jackson.
Yeah, wait. So, Raf, you said keep as well.
I say keep him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd say keep as well. I understand the point that you're making. Chelsea are probably going to sign another number 9. Not probably. We are going to sign a number 9. And, that could be Tony. That could be Isaac. That could be Sesko. That could be, many other players. But you've signed Nico Jackson for 30 million. Yeah.
And he's bagged 17.
And he bagged, I think it might be 17 all comps in the
Yeah,
Premier. It might be
something, yeah.
15. You keep a guy like that. He's
Exactly.
allegedly 22 years old. I say allegedly because, guy looks like an uncle. And he's gone through so many phases this season, from the penalty saga to the rubbish trims to the missing sitters to the hat-tricks against Spurs. He's gone through so much this season, but he's a good player. He's one of the players who caused William Saliba problems
Yeah,
this season.
exactly. And I think he's actually matured this season a lot, because I feel like at the start he was very much raw and rough around the edges. He still is,
Yep.
but towards the end of the season, I'd say the last 10 games, I think he's found out more about himself as a striker.
Yep.
Not necessarily as a player, but as a striker.
Yeah.
And I feel like if he
It's,
continues...
obviously, in football, a lot of football is confidence, man.
Yeah.
And once he has that confidence, he'll start to shoot. He doesn't shoot. Like, there's situations where I'm like, bro, why did you not shoot?
That was similar with Hoyland. Now he's shooting. Now he's bagging.
Exactly.
You know
So
what
that's why I say we give him a shot.
And he's got 15 Prem goals, or 14 or 15, I can't remember.
Yeah.
And can't lie to you, that's a decent tally, especially for 30 mil. There's no real pressure on him.
Exactly.
Allow him to flourish.
Exactly. All right. Final 2, we've got Datro Fofana. He was on loan at Burnley this season. I'm not sure if you guys know about
sell
him.
him.
I think another loan.
I think another loan.
One more loan.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think you should sell him.
Really?
Yeah. I don't want him to end up like Baba Rahman. Because Baba Rahman was promising when he came from, I think it was Schalke or something like that. And every season was just going on loan because, there's a player. But
Positions are slightly different though. Striker, you're always going to be somewhat in demand, and if anything,
Yeah.
you can get a bit better towards the latter stage of your career. He's obviously shown that he's a good player and he can stand out in the dressing room. When he went to Burnley, I was watching interviews trying to keep tabs on him. His English, not great. He's like he's a fresh Ivory Coast guy. He's French. He can speak. But he is a baller, absolute baller. You saw him hit the ground running, and he made Burnley look promising.
Do you know who else was an absolute baller who had a striker who at first didn't really speak that well? But actually, no, he did because he's Belgian. But Batshuayi. and you loaned him out for seasons upon seasons.
I get that,
went
but
to
then,
Dortmund,
but then when
did
he,
all
but then when
right.
he needed to do his job, he scored the winning goal for Chelsea against West Brom for us to win the league.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is, I don't think you can continue to just loan players out. I mean, we can talk about this on another video about the loan system, especially for Chelsea.
Yeah, it is. It's worrying.
It hasn't really worked for
It
Chelsea
is.
much.
But I think out of everyone who we said, we haven't said loan too much.
True.
So, I
True.
think he can be one of the people. And then here's another one of alleged wonder kids that we've signed, David Washington.
I think, didn't he go on loan to Nottingham Forest? Or
Nah,
was
he
that
didn't.
someone
That
else?
was Andre Santos. There's a
okay.
couple players missing from this list who are currently on loan, which we're yet to, mention. But yeah.
I'd probably say, what position does he play? Because
He's a striker. Yeah. Yeah, he's got to go on loan.
Yeah,
He's
loan
been
out
involved
again.
in the matchday squad a little bit, quite a lot. He posts the edits. We're thinking, okay, he's gonna
gonna
get
play,
minutes, but then he never does.
Yeah.
One player you didn't mention, I know he's on loan, but how do you feel about Armando Broja?
Yeah, that's what I was the name I was thinking.
Pure profit.
Yeah. Sell him.
I'd say keep him over Nicholas and then bring in like
No,
Shesko or something. 'Cause
no,
I don't
no.
know.
Nicholas, this is Nicholas's first season.
And he
Yeah,
scored,
And he scored 17 goals.
Yeah.
That's like saying we
convinced.
should sell Hoyland because he
Hoyland's
scored
different, bro.
17
Why is he
goals in no
different? Why is he
competition.
different?
We
Why
can talk
is
about
he
another.
different? That's why.
Because
We can talk about a different video.
Nah, you keep Jackson.
No,
Talk
exactly.
about a different
You
video.
keep Jackson, especially with it being a new Chelsea. These players, these young players that you signed, or young for Jackson, but these young players that you signed on these long-term contracts, you can't really sell any of them yet. It's either you loan them out
But
or
this
you
is all
keep them and you
hypothetical,
really give
innit?
them
This
a
is
go.
what we would do.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
true.
saying?
But they're definitely not going to sell Jackson.
But
Yeah,
we
obviously.
shouldn't. We shouldn't. But Broha,
Yeah.
yes, we should sell him because at the end of the day, we talk about how
You
injuries
should
have.
sell him.
What,
You shouldn't
Broha?
sell him. Oh,
Broha.
Yes, we should because you look at how injuries have affected players. He's another one. ACL, it done him.
Do you not think he's
unfortunately.
better than Nicholas?
It's hard to tell. I'd say based on ability,
What,
yes.
fitness?
As a
Yeah,
striker,
okay,
yes.
okay,
Based
yeah.
on ability, hold up play. What I've seen at Southampton,
There
what I
we go.
saw through coming up through the academy, yes, he's a baller.
Yeah.
But that ACL, it done him.
And not many people are like Florian Wirtz, who at a young age can
Bounce
do an
back
ACL
from the
and bounce
ACL.
back.
Yeah.
It's very rare.
Yeah. So before I wrap up, similar to what we did in the United video, and let's not try and go too far. Chelsea have just had Maresca confirmed, but Poch was previously the manager. Would you have?
I wouldn't
kept-
have sacked him. I would have kept Poch.
Yeah, I would have kept him as well.
I would have kept him, yeah.
I would have kept him, man. But
Oh, he's gone.
he's gone. So we'll see what Maresca does.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. We'd be interested to know what you guys think about, what you do with the Chelsea players, any players who we haven't mentioned who are still currently on loan, or due to come back. Let us know your opinions of them in the comments. Any other clubs that you think we should do because, now we're waiting for the season to come back. The transfer window's open. Let us know what you think. Be sure to follow us, subscribe, follow us on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. And as Raf says,
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
peace.
Come on.